In the fall of 2011, just outside of Chicago, a man hung himself in the bottling factory of a popular over-the-counter sleep aid company. He had worked as a quality control manager and had just been laid off to save the company money. In the morning, the cleaning crew found him swaying from the air conditioning system, a note in his breast pocket that read, "Sleep tight." Over the next few months, a string of strange deaths was associated with areas where the sleep aids from that factory were shipped. Seemingly healthy people had died in their sleep from apparent strangulation, all the victims bearing severe bruising on their throats. Oddly, police were unable to ascertain how the murderer had entered the victims' homes, or find a possible motive for the murders. Further vivid reports began coming in from people who had taken the pills but had not died. One lady reported that after taking the pill, right before she fell asleep, she opened her eyes to find a bald, middle-aged man wearing a short-sleeved, white-collared shirt hovering just over her face. She closed her eyes, hoping the man would disappear, but when she opened them again, he was there, inches from her face. She even recalls feeling the man's breathing on her forehead. He then began strangling her. Luckily for her, her husband noticed her gasping for air in her sleep and quickly woke her up. Another man recalls falling asleep after taking the pill. He awoke to the figure of a man swaying in the corner of his room. He turned on the light next to his bed and saw the man with better accuracy. He was a bald, middle-aged man wearing a short-sleeve, white-collared shirt. The bald man then removed the noose from his own neck and reportedly floated towards the man, attempting to strangle him. Again, it was the man's spouse who woke him. He awoke gasping for air in sheer terror. The FDA conducted a full investigation and found no evidence of tampering. Even after a recall of the pills and a public awareness campaign warning of possible tampering, the deaths and reports of the bald man didn't stop. It was only when the company shut down the factory that the deaths and reports decreased. It is unknown how many deaths were the result of the apparent tampering, or how many of the pills from that factory are still sitting in cabinets across the country.